clap rounds, man down. Been a minute since I sipped, I put the glass down. But they gave me gin and rum back to back, wow. Perfect time to black out, I'm back now. Don't quote me, let's get it.
Don't quote me, episode 9, baby.
Yeah.
Let's make some noise. I want to start by giving my condolences to my brother DNA. He lost his mother.
Word.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, for sure.
Yo, Blackout 8 just happened, right?
Word.
And I want to give us some credit because we was able to predict at least one of the matches.
Word.
Yeah.
You said that the marketing would be great if Mike P battled Thesaurus because we didn't understand why they was arguing online.
Yeah.
So that's how you do it. I'm gonna give them a round of applause too
Absolutely.
because a
Absolutely.
lot of battlers don't know how to market themselves, and I thought
Fact.
they did a good job bringing interest to that. How are we calling that?
You got it.
Me, I'm calling it. I call it 2. I got 2-1 either way. I have no definitive winner off the first watch.
I think you can argue that. Well, Mike P to me definitely got the third round. I think you can argue the second round, and I might have.
I think Mac. I mean, Thesaurus got the first.
Yo, Thesaurus cleared it
Yeah,
first.
he got the first.
Right.
I feel like Mike came back in the second, and then, like I said, 21. However you call the second, that's who got the battle.
Word.
That's fair.
I'm gonna edge it to Thesaurus.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I'm gonna edge it to Thesaurus. So now we got Franchise and Arsenal.
Listen, that one surprised me a little bit. If I was going into this, I would say clearly Arsenal.
Clean sweep, right?
Word.
But no, that's what I would that's what I would say going into it.
Oh, okay.
But match was
But
announced.
I'm gonna be honest, like you could tell Franchise really took this serious, personal. He was representing at the crib. He had all the Toronto references. Shout out to the Six. And Arsenal, I think Arsenal was just chilling a little bit. You know, he was still Arsenal, but I think, definitely Franchise showed up and I think he got this one.
Yeah, because people write their hearts out when they battling legends.
Yes, 1,000%.
I had Franchise 2-1, and he had that bobbing that head in the whip like Night at the Roxbury. That was hard.
He did.
That was hard. I really like that line. Yo, we weren't able to predict this one, but A Ward and Real Sick. Let me say, A Ward has been putting himself in the craziest situations. Like, A Ward is taking some crazy battles, you know what I'm saying?
And I told you I ain't want no US on US matches in Canada. I needed it to be the
But
class.
this is Christianity versus what is it? Sikhism?
Yeah.
But
Thickness.
still, I didn't prefer that. I wanted them to battle like one of the guys from over here to battle somebody from over there. I wanted all of the battles to be like that.
So
Okay.
Olympic style.
I think with this battle, A Ward was good every round. Right?
Okay.
His first rounds, he went, and I'm like, oh, okay. He ain't come to play.
Yep.
And Real Sick just showed such a big difference. It was crazy with A Ward being that good. And Real Sick, like, if it was boxing, I would score that first round like a 10-8.
Nice.
And Real Sick was good, but he started taking off and just rhyming really, really well. And I never seen somebody, like, usually when you have good rappers, it don't always work.
Now I knew
In a
Sick
battle.
style would work well
Yeah.
over there. Like they prefer like the repeat rhyming. They
Okay.
prefer like they don't want you to
That preference
set up
over there.
punchline. They want to hear like them syllables
wanna hear those
skills.
back to back.
They want those
they
skill sets
want
to
the
shine.
cadence.
They appreciate
Absolutely.
that. They
I
appreciate
knew his
that.
style would work over there, but I also
mad
want to
at that.
say, I've been saying on an earlier pod, that Ward, he need to take a break, bro. He's wrecking his brain too much.
Yeah.
He's
I can
rapping. He's
say that.
doing too many battles back to back, bro. It's not good for the brain, man.
Let me say this. A Ward is incredible and having a great year.
Yeah.
But to your point, he has battled A Verb, Frack, Clips, and now Mike Sick.
That's
Real Sick.
Okay,
crazy.
real sick.
In a month.
Hey, real sick. And okay, and he's lost all of them probably. Clips maybe. It depends. They
one
both
didn't
at their
count.
third.
That
It didn't
one
even
didn't
count.
count.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. He's probably lost every battle, but great showings. He's so talented. So, hey, Warrior, you watching this? You're too talented not to win. You got to figure out how to win.
Increments.
Yeah, you
man.
gotta, and this is probably it. You just slow it down, take some space. And I know, and he even answered in the battle and was just like, "Yo, I'm gonna take another
we
battle."
Went from like fighting for A Ward to
Yeah.
certain stages to you got to win.
Yeah, you gotta
have
win the
no-
battle
Yeah.
because you're having great showings, but you gotta
But
you
look, it
yeah.
would have been great if he would have came off A Verb and then his next showing Blackout Fire.
Yeah, if you would have skipped the
Yeah, you
clips,
feel what I'm saying? Skip Clips, boom,
Yeah.
Blackout.
Yeah, yeah,
That's two great major cards back to back.
in this battle, Sick. I mean,
He was going
dog. Listen,
bananas.
real Sick dog. He was, and I'm not even a huge Real Sick
Yo, this
fan,
man
but you
said,
were
"I
making
wear-"
me one, sir.
He said, I wear my religion. The cloth
Oh,
different.
the cloth different. Oh my God! And the
That
way
was
he
hard.
broke down the Christianity and him using the Bible, it's like, yo, what did Luke 27 say about it? It's just like, yo, like he's
Smart.
Now,
He
I
was
will
on.
say this: even though I think Sick cleared the first 2 rounds, it was like A Ward was really good.
He was
But
great.
Real Sick, you could tell A Ward is at a point where, just like you said about Franchise and Arsenal, where people's like, I'm not getting smoked by him. I'm not getting
Yeah.
rebutted to death. I'm writing extra hard. Real Sick, every round of his was incredible, but in his 3rd round, the whole round was based off of my religion versus
Oh,
your
my
religion.
God.
Even though it was fire, it was one angle, and that was A Ward's most fire round with his most fire rebuttal. Like his rebuttal, what did he say?
his rebuttal was crazy.
What did
A
A Ward
Ward?
say? Oh no, he was like, because Real Sick was like, you look like you listen to Logic.
Yeah.
Oh my God, his
Yeah.
rebuttal.
He was like, they told me don't shoot Real
they
Sick.
told me to-
Bow.
Wow, clearly I don't listen to Logic.
Logic.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, that was fire.
That was
See, you like that's enough to win the round, but Real Sick was on
Nah, he
one,
was-
dog.
he went
He
crazy.
was on
That
one.
was hard.
He was at least a 9.5
Yeah.
on performance. So I give it to Real Sick 2-1.
Word.
Some people could say 3-0, but it's
Yeah.
not a dirty 30. It's
Right, it's a
clean
gentleman's
30.
sweep.
Big K and Sharon.
Well,
That was a hell of a battle. And here's another thing. A Ward and Big K don't care. Like they I can't believe that Big K took Sharon with the whole champion of the year on the line. Because we know, look,
Sharon is dangerous.
Sharon has
Yes, he
beat almost every legend and every top tier rapper.
Ain't no almost.
that's what he does.
Yeah, Sharon has
He
beat
beat everybody.
Sharon
what he does.
beat everybody he battled but Pastor and Hollahan.
Yeah.
on some real shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How you calling that, MJ?
You know I'm a big K fanatic.
Same.
But if I gotta keep it 100,
The
100,
first was so lackluster from K. He just said like he didn't care.
yeah,
bro.
I'm
the thing
agreeing.
yeah. The thing I like about Big K is you could tell he wears battle rap on his sleeve, and you could tell like once the crowd was like, "Yo, we rocking with Sharon," and he got a little redder, and he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna step up," and he was Big K, and it was just like, "Okay, no, lyrically." And what's the line he said? Go ahead and say it.
He said, "I got a switch on every 30 like
Employee of the month.
When he said that, I was like, "Yo, I hear you, Sharon, but that's nasty. Like that's nasty."
But nah, he said, if this ain't what my son Sharon said, if this ain't a 30, it's the best 2-1 ever, like Tim Duncan.
And what was the other line? What was the other line that Sharon said that we was just talking about?
He said,
I'm
he said,
bipolar.
no, he said, yeah, the first bar he says, I grew up, he said, I was upset because I was poor, but now I'm mad rich.
I'm bipolar.
Good credit, bad bitch.
Fire.
Yo, I gave that to
I gave it to
Sharon.
Sharon too.
You gave me the Sharon?
Yeah, I guess
Maybe,
Sharon
yeah,
too.
maybe 2-1.
I think Big K got the third
I
round.
think it was a goodie. I gotta watch it again,
It is.
man.
It is.
So let me ask you this, right? Because I think overwhelmingly people had Sharon winning. So does this affect Big K's #1 slot as champion of the year?
Talk to him, Cody Wody.
I don't think it affects it too much. It will be debated though, because a lot of people have Sharon winning. So
Why do people be sweeping King of the Dot or stuff battles that happen over there overseas under the rug?
I don't think that would get swept under the rug. I don't think it'll get swept. It's debatable in a lot of eyes. But
Well,
then we'll see.
But like they never even put them as contenders of champion of the year.
Yeah, they're up there. They're up there. Different leagues
Nobody's
are up there
speaking
for
about
champion.
Thesaurus, and he's getting crazy.
Yo, now,
Thesaurus in comparison to who?
Like I'm saying, the people over here. That's
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
where is
saying.
Thesaurus in the
He
list of
getting
20
crazy,
people?
but
hold
he's
on.
not.
Thesaurus.
How crazy?
Thesaurus
But
is in
the
the
talent pool.
What are you guys talking about?
That's what I'm saying.
He
You
ain't that
probably
crazy.
feel like the
No,
talent
I don't
pool-
feel like that at all. I'm just saying if we're talking about a top 10, where's Thesaurus?
No, you probably feel like the talent pool over here is kind of
You're
more
speaking
crazier.
for me. You're speaking
So
for
why
me.
wouldn't he?
That's not what I said.
So why wouldn't he be in the talk?
So where is he in your top 10 for 2023?
I'm saying, why isn't he in
Who
it?
said he isn't?
She's saying where he go.
I don't know where he goes.
What
But
is
he has to be
Okay.
in the
He's
five.
talking about. He's making assumptions.
her point is,
I get the narrative. I see where he's going. He's saying that like the URL is the only thing that we'll consider in Cody or
Yeah.
Bodie. That's not true.
But that is it's a thing over here. Nobody has ever been granted champion of the year from over there ever.
That's based on talent. It's not based on
yeah.
league.
So we're saying talent.
Hold on. Now we got to be real about something, right? Marketing. URL actively marketed. This is the only league that counts.
yes.
The point where the battlers say it, right?
Not
Yes.
even a
And
battlers.
what
The
if-
fans believe
Right.
it as well.
But what do we know about marketing? With good marketing, when you say something out loud, people will repeat it.
You
Absolutely.
can't
Is
copy
the
respect.
competition not higher over there?
See,
Is there
now
not a
we
standard?
talking.
I mean, let's talk.
See, now we talking.
Let's talk. The standard's a little different to me.
I
saying-
I feel like it's
think right.
tougher.
I think right now it's a little different than how it was 5-10 years ago. I feel like when they started saying that, there was multiple leagues that had homegrown talent that you could compare it to, right? But you have URL people on Blackout 8.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You have people that mainstay RBE a long time on Blackout 8. So I think that right now URL has the deepest talent pool, right? And they have a lot of competitive battles. But I think this year RBE has probably had the most competitive battles. I think if Big K wins champion of the year, that's without a URL battle.
And
That's
listen,
dope.
Ill Will has been in like top 3, number 2, and multiple Codys. You know what I'm saying? We have Chilla Jones. He was a winner. So it's not like that's not the only. It's just that it's ratio. URL does have most of the talent at elite levels.
I agree.
So let's talk about the rest of Blackout 8. We had Tricky P and Carter Deems. I had Carter Deems with the dirty 30.
I love Cardi D.
Heard of that, man.
Lopesci and JC. I think Lopesci did better in this one than he did against B Magic. But I think JC probably got that 2-1. That's gonna be the consensus. Loso versus Joey Gambello, man. I had Loso 3-0. I think Joey Gambello do too much. I'm whipping white and I got the baby and I got that. I think he do too much of that without battling his
belongs
opponent.
over here.
What'd you say?
He belongs over here.
But do people believe him over here, or you think it will go over well?
Nah, he's too scrawny. He gotta get some weight. He gotta work out with Big K or something to get his weight up.
Now I think that everybody, EK he battled Pepe. I never watched Pepe before this, but Pepe was getting crazy. I had Pepe 2-1, possible 3-0.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That name, Pepe.
Yeah, I'm just like but the one thing that was funny about that battle was in the third round, Emerson Kennedy, he did something where he said like he take the light out the venue and the lights went off. So he's known for turning out lights in the venue. He does that on every league. But Pepe was like barring his life away, yo.
Okay.
Like, he was not playing. I'm gonna look out for him going forward. Geechee and Holohan, man. Can we talk about this?
Okay.
So I'm watching Holohan rap, and I'm like, Holohan isn't everybody's cup of tea. I like him. I think he's unique, but I'm like, it's something different. He don't seem the same. And at some point in the battle, he was like, I'm sober. Ever since Pat died, I'm sober now. And he was like, this is mad difficult for me. And I'm like, damn, I never seen somebody get sober and try to rap and have like kind of a difficult time and not beat Eminem.
Hey,
Same thing we talk about.
hey,
You know what I'm saying? Where it's
Relax.
a little
Is
bit
that
different.
what it is?
Lil Wayne.
You know what I mean?
Lil Wayne still on
When
something.
he put the cup down, he was not him. Stop it.
He back on it now or
Stop
something. I don't know, Lil Wayne.
Drop some crazy.
Yeah, Lil
verses.
Wayne fire. I don't know what you on.
I ain't say he's not fire. He obviously is back
No,
on the
come on.
cup. Cause he
Yeah.
he's back on the cup because he's wilding now.
Yeah.
But I think Geechee clearly won this battle. I feel like he didn't have to go super hard to win because Holohan's first his delivery wasn't like it usually is. His second round, he stumbled through it. But what I liked in the third round is Geechee dedicated his whole third round to Pat. He was talking about his family
Yeah.
and the good times he had with Pat. And Holohan, like his third round wasn't clean. I wish it was clean because he was going crazy. What Holohan said, and I want everybody in the culture to go watch Holohan's third round.
Okay.
Because what he
Go watch
did
that
was
third.
he was talking about, he was basically saying like there's a circle of life, right? And he was talking about like how Pat was his best friend and all that. And Holohan basically said that his brother is doing time right now because he stabbed some girl in the face mad times. And he
Oh
was
my
like, my
God.
parents have a dude that was in jail and a murderer. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I was in and out of jail. My brother was a murderer. And he talked about Pat's situation. And then he's like, yo, the dude who took Pat's life chose to give up his life that night for whatever reason it was. And he was like, somebody in jail. He said the dude's name and he was breaking it down, but he said some nigga just put him in critical condition in jail. So he was like, yo, watch how the circle of life comes.
Oh wow, that's
So I like how he put that together, and that didn't
That's
go
deep.
unnoticed. But I just wish it was more crispy. But it was really interesting to me that he's sober, and he was kind of finding himself as a battle.
I appreciate the writing intent.
Yeah.
Shouts
I
to
do.
him to
No, he
being
wrote
so-
the hell out of it.
Yeah.
It was just delivering it.
Yeah,
And
that's
you
the
could tell he was
part.
kind
That's
of
that
getting
part
choked
about
up.
battle rap.
You know what I'm saying?
That delivery.
Shouts to him to being sober.
And the last thing I think I want to say is, let's talk about Jada Nightwing and Mad Flex.
wow.
Okay.
That was a hell of a
Jada
battle.
Nightwing's return.
Great battle.
Yo, them niggas wrote their asses off.
Listen, and if you close your eyes, it sounds like The Rock versus Eminem. That's
A lot
what
of people say that.
their voices.
It's the Samoan in them.
Yeah, it sounds like The Rock and a slower Eminem. But
cool.
that battle was amazing. Like it was slightly unorthodox, but still like they gave it to you in the pocket of, you know what, I get where they're going. They took you somewhere, but they also gave you what you wanted at the same time. If I had to give it to a winner, I gotta go with Mad because he covered more angles.
Right.
Defense, offense, the whole nine. But shout out to Jada Nightwing because Jada Nightwing sounds like a rap superhero villain. And if Jada Nightwing, if you ever gonna do a duo, a 2-on-2, I would suggest Daylight. You and Daylight
He did one already.
but he's done with Daylight.
No.
You and Daylight with both of y'all styles and demeanors is kind of like Marvel characters would be amazing.
You're gonna show up dressed like Batman and Robin.
Oh yeah, they would, and they would kill, and they would kill.
I think I had Mad Flex winning every round of that.
Yeah.
Not to slight Jada
Right.
Nightwing's writing because it was crazy.
Crazy.
But and we're gonna talk about this with this last battle, right? But before we get into that, what constitutes a classic? Like, what's the closest battle to a classic on this card? Are we saying it was Mad Flex and Jada
Yes.
I think that was the best battle.
That or A Ward and Real Sick.
Does those being the best battles on this card constitute a classic?
Not just by that merit alone, but the battles themselves. If you actually weigh them, they were really. It's one what you like. It's both were competitive. You know, no fast forwarding. Both, you know, no stumbles, no nothing funny. It was just two straight up MCs really, going head to head, and they were both top tier elite.
Okay.
Replay value out of the door
So
on
when
both
you
of
watch
those
a
battles.
battle, how long do you have to wait before you say, I think this is classic, or do you know immediately?
Sometimes I think it goes both ways. I think sometimes immediately, like, this is it, like, this is crazy.
Yep.
And then other times you watch it back again and you like, oh shit, I'm catching some new shit. Like, this nigga really was unorthodox and I was late. Like, I was
Yep.
the one, you know what I mean? But it happens in both ways, I think.
Okay. So now the battle everybody wants to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Illmac versus Rum Nitty. How we calling this joint? That's
I
it
feel like,
all.
hold on, I'm gonna say this. I feel like it's a preference.
Okay.
I feel like
No, I don't know.
Let me tell you.
Don't
what
do
I,
this.
Let me
No,
tell you
don't
why
do
I
it,
say
Big
this.
Steve.
I
This is
knew
why
where
I'm
you
gonna
going.
tell you.
No.
Illmac was so direct at Rum Nitty. He was direct all 3 rounds.
Okay.
Rum is just, he's doing Rum. He's just gonna punch you to death, bro. He's gonna hit, some of his shits might land, some of his shit's gonna go over a nigga head. But it depends on what you prefer. Do you prefer for somebody to actually battle their opponent, or do you prefer somebody to say punchlines and might sprinkle your name in every now and then?
Yo,
That's
P,
a
look,
fact,
P, look,
bro.
P, look. This is
That's
why I'm not
what it
going to agree
was,
with you, bro. This is why I'm not going to agree with you, bro.
Word.
What
Why?
is my biggest complaint on this show when we talk
Your
about
biggest
battle rap?
complaint is that a nigga needs to battle his opponent.
Yes.
Yo, Illmac said it in the battle. He said, yo, he's like, I'm punching, you're shadow boxing.
Right.
He's like, yo, you're rapping about words and I'm rapping about you.
Yes.
The moment he
Yes.
says that, and then the
Yes.
nigga go back to
It's
not
back to
rapping
that same
about him.
style.
But no, he was saying he was using his name.
But he already called out that he was gonna do that.
But we have to
Yes,
use logic
yeah.
with like making the decisions, like even in the writing. If he did all that, come on.
like
Yo, if you are judging a rap battle,
it's
Yeah.
a preference.
No,
bro.
no, no, no.
That is
Bro.
not
no,
a
saying that
preference.
like, oh, I like the art
Bro.
form.
Listen.
I'm tired of niggas
If it's
being
gonna
like,
be
oh,
right,
well,
then it's just an art form, then
it's
it's
a
not a
performing
sport.
art.
Because look,
Then winning and
battle
losing
rap,
don't
bro,
matter
battle
then.
rap used to
If
be
it's a preference.
The essence of battle rap, is you rap, I rap. What's up right now?
Let me
It
tell you
wasn't-
how
it
I
wasn't
feel about
always
niggas that
with
say stuff
us
like that.
preparing for one another and this that. That's the
That
new
doesn't.
age.
I don't I want to win. I want to be better than you.
No,
Yeah.
but
Every
Illmac
time.
did that in this battle.
Yeah, I want to be
Yeah,
better
As
than
a,
that.
as a writer, he wrote for the
can't
battle.
be better than
Rum Nitty did.
without
I
writing
win.
directly for you.
No, what? No.
Sometimes.
Sometimes you can,
But this wasn't one of them
But if your
situations.
opponent,
Battle,
if your
first of all.
opponent
Right.
got P to the 3rd letter and he doesn't,
So if he name flipping me all crazy, he's gonna win.
no. But I'm saying if he has you and he's talking about you, your whole history, how you rap, breaking down what you're gonna do, gonna tell the crowd,
And then he's
all
telling you,
he-
you're going to rap like this. You are not battling me.
Yeah,
You are just flipping words. That is not battle
okay,
rap.
so here's what.
That is battle rap.
Hold on. But that's older style of
It
battle rap.
became battle rap
The
because
Murder
niggas who
Mook-
couldn't win battle rap started doing
A
that.
murder
Listen.
Mook battle party already, all of that.
That's-
Them niggas
that was-
did
that was
not-
back-
them
that was-
niggas did
that was-
not-
that-
They had no
that's what I'm
rounds
telling you.
here. That's what I'm
And
saying.
it still counts as a
That's
creative
that's
tactic.
the essence
to
of
attack.
battle rap. That's the beginning.
But hold on, yes,
It has
but
evolved.
It has evolved. So now it's like now you can't get up to the line and scrimmage and say, you know what, we're gonna run 38 sweep. Defense goes, they're gonna run 38 sweep, and you like, yep, 38 sweep. And he's like, bro,
Exactly.
That's a fact.
yeah,
That's a
you
fact.
must now, you must
You have to
accountable, you must have an audible. This is why A Ward is fire. This is why Hollow the Don made his name. This
This is why Murder Mook beat Tay-Rock.
Yes, he called out the whole third. He explained the nigga. So if you
Garlic
can
dip
do
hollow
that,
tips. That's light.
yeah, like if you can do that, like
Yeah.
it says it's playing offense and defense,
Right.
and it's giving you some like a little bit of like some Bruce Lee going on. It's like you can
That's what I'm
prepare
saying.
for
too.
anything.
You did everything. And like MJ said, he played offense and defense, and Rum showed up and rapped. And to make it even a little bit out of Rum's favor, he stopped all his rounds short on
Yeah.
top of it.
and Rum
You know
is
what I'm saying?
fire.
Now, I will say this. I think there's an argument that Rum won that second round. Because and ironically that was the round where he was the most direct towards Illmac
He
when
did-
when
he
he
did
had
have
the
them
line
gun
where he
lines.
was like he was like put a Peter's friend in a wheelchair like Joe, I forget Joe's last name from Family Guy.
Yeah.
But that line was hard. But I had Illmac winning. I feel like, yo, P, we got to stop doing that shit, man. For every battle, we be like, yo, I like his punchlines. The other nigga
I
came
do.
directly
I'm a
at his
punchline
neck,
nigga.
but I like his punchlines better.
You know what my name is?
P to the third.
Our guests
I
are
know
here.
what your name is, but you don't even do that. Imagine you battling A-Ward. You just going punchline and not saying nothing else.
No.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't be on the side of a nigga who did that. And we love Rum Nitty.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But
Me too.
I think that it was a good event overall.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We have another event coming up. They just announced some ladies are battling, dude.
Oh yeah, they were. That was is that home? What was the name of that card? That's with Shuni.
No. This is the bullpen event with Mr. Fab.
Oh.
Yeah, and we got
John.
Vixen versus Yoshi.
Vixen versus Yoshi. Yes, the
Yes.
big announcement.
How we feeling about that? In Oakland?
How are you guys feeling about it? I think it's a good thing. Yoshi outside, Vixen. It makes sense. It makes sense to me. What do you guys think?
I rock with it.
I think Vixen might be a little too much for Yoshi because Yoshi is so. When we saw Yoshi versus Prestavia, she was real pin focused. You know what I mean? And I think Vixen is such a great performer. It's hard for a lot of men to deal with that in the ring. And Yoshi having a small stature, not being the loudest person in the room, and being so lyric based.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna work on her favor on a stage battle.
You bringing up Yoshi's voice projection.
Yeah.
Actually is a good point because it's something about her that I'd be like, what isn't hitting for me? And that voice projection part is something that she struggles with. I just seen her do a 2-on-2 versus Don Lady, and they were lackluster in my opinion. Like I seen the ideas where they wanted to go and everything, but overall it was like
I think
were-
Yoshi excels in smaller rooms.
yes.
Like I feel if her and 40 ain't have that little whatever, that would
Yeah.
have been an amazing battle.
Small room Yoshi.
You know. Also, like we talked about this before, but we got Mr. Fab and John, but also the battle that they announced,
Calico. and
Calico versus Pass, and that sent everybody in an uproar. So who wins that?
Oh,
Cal.
listen, both of them. I think some of their last showings. Cal versus Goods is one of them ones. If Cal comes like that, you're gonna have a problem. Password.
Cal don't be playing.
Yeah, he don't.
With them niggas over there.
Passwords. I saw.
He's an incredible
I
rapper.
saw him. Yeah,
Yes.
his one of his most recent ones was B Magic, and B Magic was back on his B Magic, but Pass won and he was on. So Pass is like kind of like the Saurus or Illmac.
He just battled Reed too.
Yeah, and Reed,
Yeah.
like he comes with every angle thought out. But Calico, when he's on, he's one of those guys. So
But you gotta remember, Pass in Oakland is different from Pass everywhere.
Yes.
In Oakland, he is
Oakland Pass,
solidified 100%.
town business.
Top tier crowd on his back.
Town
I feel like
business.
Calico is going in there with his back against the wall. But I think,
That's the best Calico.
yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
that's the best. So that should I think that's gonna be a classic.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one's messing up
Classic.
on that, nothing. And I think that Mr. Fab and John, y'all got an event on your hand. I want to see what the next announcement is.
But we got two staples in the building of hip hop. That's both mainstream and underground, man. They make a lot of stuff happen behind the scenes that y'all don't even know about, as far as like writing for your favorite rappers and making connections come to life that wouldn't have happened without these two guys right here, man. So they definitely deserve man, they don't deserve no flowers because they died too quickly. They deserve plants, man. The reason I say plants is because my mom, she had her plants for over 20 years, so I know them shits last forever, you feel me? But we got to give it up for Rain910 and Inf Escobar, man.
Hey.
What's popping, fellas?
What up, y'all?
Welcome.
Appreciate y'all for having me here.
Sober right
I
now.
heard,
I'm leaving mine.
I heard y'all had a wild night, man.
Fuck, I had to spin on bro.
He left it.
Usually he leave me, but I left him
6 in the
last
morning,
night.
I was still in the spot. You heard me?
Yeah.
Oh
Word.
my
Chasing
God.
life.
I was on the couch with all my clothes on, even my shoes, spooning with my dog. Girl came out there and blacked out on me. Word.
Nah, but fuck it. We gonna get straight into it. I got a question I want to pose to y'all.
Okay.
My first question I want to ask is about contracts. A lot of artists complain about contracts years after they signed them, right? They always say that the label was dangling money in front of their face and took advantage of the predicament that they were in at the time of the signing, but they feel like they wouldn't have signed it had they not been in the situation that they were in during the time of the signing. So my question to y'all is that wrongful of the label or wrong on the person or the signee?
You want me to take this question?
Yeah.
I feel like this is I have a unique perspective on things because I come from the streets hustling. So you said the main thing you said was if they weren't in the situation they were in, right? We make deals based on the situation we're in. Right? So if I'm in a situation, of course I'll do whatever to survive to get out of the situation. Right? Now looking back on it, of course, once you're in a better situation, it's easy to say, oh, this was fucked up. But the real question is if you take any of these artists and you tell them, well, let's restart. Now that you know,
Right.
you put you right back in that same situation, would you make the same decision? Most of them would say, yeah.
Put you right back in the office with Diddy.
Put you right back in poverty in the projects, eating cup of noodles and fucked up, but you got all the information though.
I gotta be Diddy.
What he's saying is, I gotta agree with it. What he's saying is like, people be so, people be so thirsty, to make it to that level, and then like when they come with them contracts, sometimes like people don't read, bro. Like sometimes people don't read, or they, even if they be like, yo, I'm gonna give it to my lawyer and we gonna get back with y'all, they'd be like, nah, we gotta sign this right now. Like it's a lot with this rap shit that people don't understand, and then on top of that, I blame the artists too, cause like I know niggas that done signed for 10,000. Like just because they with that label, you feel me? They feel like they gonna get more out of that label than what they signed for, but the whole time they signed their life away.
And business is business. Anybody
Business
you
is
doing the whole point of business is everybody's trying to get the upper hand. Right? We negotiating because I want the best situation for me. You want the best situation for you. Now, if I enter the situation a little sharper, now it's different. If I got a personal relationship with you, I might try to give you some game and like show you how to do this. But if I don't know you and I'm just trying to eat, man, this shit is for the wolves, man. Only the strong survive, right? And it's nothing wrong with signing a bad deal if you're fucked up.
Yeah.
You're fucked up. Like if I don't have $1 in my name and you're offering me $200,000, I don't have nothing. That's the same thing in corporate America with these white people. Not to say it like that, but when they down bad, they maxing out every credit card.
Yep.
We going in the red trying to get back.
That's a fact.
They don't even
what's the
give us.
difference?
They don't even give us the same opportunity that they get a white man. I know that for a
I'm
fact.
definitely going in the red by mine every time. If this shit fucked up, I'm maxing out everything.
Yep.
And if it's really fucked up, it's gonna get. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, the crazy thing is that I hear a lot of people be like, you gotta go independent. But I always call this a Joe Budden deal, right?
Okay.
If you look at Joe Budden, he signed to Def Jam.
Yep.
He got the Def Jam Vendetta looks.
Yep.
He got major features. He's not under that deal no more.
But you know why they did?
really
You know why they did Joe Buttons? Why they did Joe Buttons?
Why?
Because at the end of the day, it's a favoritism thing. Like
What they did to Joe Budden.
he from Jersey.
But what did they do to him?
They ain't gave him the proper shine that he needed.
Yeah.
I
You know what I'm
don't
saying?
know.
He said about the one song that they ain't pushed, that he wanted them to push, right? You know
I'm
what
not
I mean?
familiar
They-
with
I think it was it Focus?
Yeah.
They
They ain't push it right. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, you going to labels in where? New York, right?
Yep.
And where he from? Jersey?
Jersey.
Come on, bro. Think about it.
Yeah, Jersey nigga.
Nah, I'm just saying.
These
Don't
niggas is
run this
Jersey niggas. Here we
Don't
go.
run this Jersey shit. It's real.
Conspiracy
Shout out to Joe Budden.
Shout out to Joe
Shout
Budden.
out to
The
Joe.
Red Man's a fair
Love
rapper.
you, Joe.
Yeah,
Fair
absolutely.
rappers, Red
Yeah,
Man.
the thing with Joe Budden is there's also like a competition thing, and Joe was like top of the food chain, for the up and comers, but Jay-Z was that guy.
Right.
And this was the problem. So if we talk,
full-time Jack.
Love
Look,
Red Man.
dog,
But I
when he-
like that.
yeah,
I got a different
Niggas
perspective
start
about
taking
you,
it
bro.
wrong.
Word, like
caught it,
absolutely.
bro.
Dog,
You
that's
caught
what it
it,
is.
bro.
Like, I mean, love Hove, he's
Yeah,
bigger man,
yeah.
1000%. But Joe Budden kind of really got lost in the sauce because of the competition level with Jay-Z.
He shot at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And
He shot at home.
Yeah, with the Harold Miner, you baby Jordan, I'm Harold Miner. Like he on the Pump It Up remix.
Okay.
Joe Budden is that guy from the
Right.
mood musics to all of that, and you know, Jersey didn't help him. I mean, the fact that he was from Jersey didn't help him. The Jay-Z didn't help him.
Yeah.
And then
He
that was
shot
it.
at
Listen,
Drake.
shout out to Hove too.
Yeah.
I got a story about Hove, man. Hove used to be in Trenton, New Jersey, man.
Okay.
You feel me? If you listen to the song, when he was like, Marcy raised me, but East Trenton grew me. Valencia boy from Volvo had me making moves. He was talking about Valencia, Boogie, and Squirt. Come on, bro. Let's get to that.
Yes, sir.
Shouts to
And
Ben.
shout out to Zip.
Yeah.
So
Let's get to that.
So right. So my thought is that like you can sign a deal for 2-3 albums as long as they ain't trying to take your publishing forever and a day. You know what I mean? But like I don't like Rain as an independent artist, right? Why haven't you signed a major deal?
Well, I mean, I've never been presented a deal at a time where I was fucked up and needed it. I'm just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like by the time it was certain shit presented to me, I was doing pretty well for myself already.
This is also a different era. I feel like niggas used to getting signed because they was nice.
Right. Well, I mean, that's a whole nother conversation, right? But
Oh, yeah.
But we talking about. I believe. I'm a firm believer of, you know, if you have nothing, man, take what you could get and try to make something work. That's you're in a better position with money.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody say. If you're black in America and you're poor, you are, and it's like you just fucking vulnerable as hell. Anything could happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Having money as a young black man, anything can still happen. It's just a fucked up situation. So having money just puts you in a better position. Health-wise, you just get better health care. You get, you know, better situations, you know, living situations for your family. So it's always better to have money. Like when people start talking ownership and all that, yes, this is amazing. Let's start talking about ownership. Let's start having that conversation. But it's kind of hard to have a conversation if you're telling me I'm owning 100% of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I seen somebody today. I was watching some other podcast today online. I'm not gonna speak on who it was, but this guy was saying how Diddy didn't own Ciroc. Like Diddy never owned Ciroc.
It's a worker.
And I'm like, yo, homie, you
trying
could
to
take
say
every
it's a worker.
business you own and combine it with every business that everybody in the comment section owns, and you still didn't make what Diddy made off of Ciroc.
Yeah.
Crazy thing about the Ciroc
So before we start talking ownership, let's just start talking about getting some paper first and creating some type of freedom for ourselves. Because everybody talk about generational wealth. You don't even have personal wealth.
Listen, I'm
Build that first.
I'm gonna put you on, dog. Yeah, dog.
Am I bugging?
No, you're right. Jay Prince said, "Would you rather own 100% of a grape or 10% of a watermelon?"
Right. It's all give and take.
He was
So
like, "It's more." So,
we get-
even though 90 is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we get so used to like internet buzzwords.
Yeah.
This
I mean, a
owner,
lot
this
of things-
owner. I'm all about
A
ownership.
lot of things
But
can
I'm
be
also
accomplished.
all about profit.
Right.
I'm not about owning some shit that you just forever going in the red for. It's time to get rid of that shit, my nigga. You investing too much pointless energy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also, if you're a working man and you getting some money and you providing for your family and you looking out for the babies and you moms are straight, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Everybody, like we're stuck in this hustle culture where it's like get money, and it's like it's backwards though. It's like you niggas ain't really getting money. Niggas just own a bottle of water with no label in it, and you can't get in the store, but you like, yo, I own this water though. This is mine. Yeah, but my nigga, I'm telling you, come over here and work for me. I'm gonna make sure you eat. Nah, but I own this one though.
100%.
This is mine though. Fuck what you talking about. This is mine.
Yo, Rain.
Nigga, yo, you pop though.
Yo, Rain, I want to ask you a question, man. We talking about contracts and all that, ownership.
Mm-hmm.
You was in a group called NWX, featured some battle rappers, right?
Yeah, that was an interesting time.
Right. And one of the battle rappers, we gonna go back to that. But one of the battle rappers in that group, K-Shine, he's having a contract dispute. So what is the difference between a battle, from what you've seen, what's the difference between a battle rap contract and an industry contract?
Well, I mean, that's a difficult question to answer because everybody's contract is different. You know, so I wouldn't know. I never seen K-Shine's contract to know what the contract was about. We've had conversations where he told me bits and pieces about what was going on in the contract, but I never saw it for myself to say if it was a good contract or a bad contract.
Do you have an idea, and this is for Inf too, right? Do you have an idea, like what should a contract look like for a battle rapper?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I ain't even gonna lie.
I
you know
think
what I'm
it
saying?
should be battle to battle.
One thing about life, I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? You can't answer certain things, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I hope K-Shine, you know, do the right thing, you feel me? And it makes sense, you feel me? That's all that matters. You know what I mean? I wouldn't sign nothing that, you know what I mean, you're not gonna benefit from. You know what I mean? It gotta be beneficial, you feel me? You know what I mean?
And I don't know.
I don't know nothing about battle rapping
This
contracts.
is just me speaking in general. This is not me speaking about K-Shine. If I'm personally gonna sign a contract, then I'm gonna fulfill my contract. Now, that's why I said it's not about K-Shine. He's saying it's like a breach of contract and whatever. I don't know. Like I said, once again, I haven't seen the contract.
Right.
So I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was a breach in the contract. I can't tell you much about his situation.
So let me ask y'all this.
But what I will say is I did what I could do. My part, you know, is I put him and Bees on the phone. That was the most I could do, and let them try to
reconcile.
You know, and try to reconcile it. I did speak to K-Shine. That's my man. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about Big Bro, right?
Yeah, Bees. Yeah.
Yeah, he hit me today. I mean, well, you know, he hit me today.
Yeah. So Bees, you know, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, Rain introduced him to him. He a good dude.
Yeah. So I put K-Shine reached out to me when the situation first started becoming a thing, and I put him and Bees on the phone. That's the most I could do though. So after that, it's not my business.
Right. So let me ask y'all this. You an NWX nigga too, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
He from the club.
what should a battle rap contract look like? Like if you was gonna sign long term, Pete.
If I were gonna sign for
What do you want to see on that
a
paperwork?
5 battle deal,
Yeah.
I would like to be some definitive opponents on there. It shouldn't be all 5 blanks. So y'all shouldn't be just picking who y'all want for me for X amount of dollars. I would like to see some reputable names if it's gonna be
If
like.
that's the case though, because that's coming from one side.
No, I'm saying what I prefer.
Right. Right.
I would like to see like I don't know, somebody who's gonna elevate my career. I don't want to see. I'm about to shit on a few niggas. I don't want to see like Jack Boy Maine, and I don't want to see like I'm keeping it a bean. I want to see some
Jack Boy, man.
He's like a lower tier nigga that's not gonna do nothing for me.
But just to interject, I do want to say like it has to be give and take though.
But I would much like the 2 names the 2 definitive names I would want them even if they are early on or in the back of the list. If I do good with the early on guys, I would like it to be a definitive name that's gonna do something or catapult my career if I'm gonna sign for the specific number.
Right.
Or if we're gonna go battle for battle and we're negotiating each individual battle as they come, then that's a totally different conversation. That's just my perspective.
This is what I would do. As somebody who's owned a league before, a league you was on.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's where I was founded at.
What I would do is I would say, okay, you're gonna have incentives in your contract.
Such
Start
as,
you out as lower pay for the first 3 battles.
Okay.
You're gonna battle people who I feel like are in the same realm as you, just trying to get their name up. If we feel like you did good in these 3 battles, or maybe even 2 battles, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna bump you up. You know what I'm saying? And that might be even be a clause in it, like, yo, if you kill the first dude and your name is buzzing, and we feel like we can market you and this and that, we might give you somebody bigger right away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what I'm gonna say is when you get to that 5th battle, that's when you start getting towards the money that you want to see. But we're not gonna give you all the money you want for that first joint, because what if you get killed or something?
No,
like
but
that?
certain people are signing for a lump sum up front because they're scared to negotiate battle to battle because they're afraid that this person might kill me. So now I can't ask for what I got the last battle. So they rather sign for one lump sum up front opposed to going negotiating.
Or nigga probably just need the money.
Huh?
Like we was talking about earlier. This ain't really that much of a difference. Nigga might be fucked up and need the bread.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And don't give a fuck what that shit say.
But look, we was talking about this with Rum Nitty and Lux.
You never know, right? You just never know.
So this,
And it's easy to say what you would do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ever cut somebody a check for $100,000?
No.
So it's like, yo, it's easy to say what you would do, but you don't really know the ins and outs of it. It's like
100,000
eating
is a
food.
lot
You
of
like, yo, this
money.
shit tastes good. I would have did this different.
I would have put more.
I'd have put more, but you ain't in the kitchen, my nigga. You don't really know what goes on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, niggas still trying to build a company.
That's
right.
right.
So if I got my star play over here, he dead nice and he's pulling in the crowd. Everybody saying they want the culture to grow. All right, so he gonna have to take some of these young niggas because we want it to grow.
Right.
Everybody he take can't be A-list. Because then when it's time to do a card and it's a bunch of new niggas battling each other, y'all don't want to see that.
Yo, I had another question for you too, as it goes to the battle rap, and this is going to tie into the industry stuff too. So battle rappers don't have a way to really register their lyrics with like an ASCAP or CSAC because there's not a situation where they're gonna be able to go and pull them royalty payments. I don't
Right.
think the people who work for those companies even know how they would go about getting that payment and where the payments would come from.
Right.
But we had a situation where Tay Rock had a round that went viral against Official, where he said the big body bitch and all that stuff. Then Doja Cat stole it and rapped it in a song, and the song blew up.
What?
Yeah, so
She did that?
how do we get payment? Like, how do we get payment?
Man, listen. Hey, yo, Doja Cat, man, you got to run that check, man.
Put a nigga in a video or something, right?
Wildin', man. I mean,
Nigga, do something.
I mean, whoever, cause I know what type of person you are. I know you don't watch battle rap.
No,
but
she does.
She do?
She come from.
She
look,
do?
Look, she last generation.
Nigga, if she stole it, she know, nigga.
Yeah.
Somebody
word.
else on
Somebody might
her.
have told her.
It could have went
Somebody
viral on TikTok.
Somebody else on her team could have watched it and ran into it.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, she give me that vibe.
Nah, yo, I
She
know.
give me
I know-
that vibe.
Look, there's a group in LA called Project Blow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of like big underground rappers and
Right.
battle rappers that come
She
from
be
that.
pulling up.
Yo, she come from that cloth.
Yeah.
I know she watch battle rap. For a
biting,
fact.
Yeah.
She watching something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't like in the industry, if somebody steal your rhymes, you go lawyer up, right?
Nigga need to lower it up.
You got to protect the song, but battle rap lyrics aren't necessarily protected. Is that on the artist or is that on the league to go get that?
That's an interesting question. I think from my perspective, we love to look at battle rap like it's something like it's a close comparison to music, right? Like music and battle rap.
Go hand in
We
hand.
try to make a parallel because that's the thing that people do. We just we have to compare this to something. But I don't think battle rap is as close to music as it is to theater.
But if she stole a song,
Hold up, let me get to my point.
he need to go. He need to lawyer up.
Right. No, but I'm saying it's like
I hear you.
nah, right. So it's like who goes do that? But my point was, to me, battle rap is closer to theater. It's scripted. We come up with these scripts. We go up here. We perform.
Yeah.
It's no music. It's crowd. You're watching. It's like Broadway shit. I feel like
We
battle
need
rap
that
should
bread,
be on
Doja.
Broadway.
Yeah.
First of all.
Yeah.
That's a whole other conversation.
I feel you.
Battle rap should be on Broadway.
I
It's bigger.
But
We should be going in that
Cut the
direction.
check, Doja.
Yeah, but somebody owns those
Doja Cat.
lyrics.
Doja Cat.
You know what I
listen.
mean?
Yeah.
It's like
Cut the check.
Yeah, word. Somebody has to own the
the
lyrics.
You
copyright-
violated Doja.
the league or
don't
whoever
know.
is paying and sponsoring for the video.
I don't think nobody owns the lyrics.
I'm saying they should.
They should.
Yeah.
The
Came out of his mouth. He owned it.
The battle rap leagues usually own the performance,
Yes, just like
but not the lyrics. They can't take your lyrics and just take your
bro.
acapella, put it on the beat.
It's just like
Nigga,
publishing.
listen, if URL owned the lyrics,
Yeah.
I would be taking these rhymes and putting them on beats and just selling albums.
Right.
I would be
That's,
finding a way to flip
that's
this
a
shit.
fact.
If they owned it, niggas don't own. They own their lyrics.
Yeah, it's
So
the publishing
go
and the
get
master.
your money if it's a way to.
So hold on, you make all the beats for URL,
Yes,
all of them.
all of them,
Yeah.
So is this something that you do like?
most of them.
All right.
Cause I do got it's a couple joints that came out. I'm like, who the fuck did this beat? But if it's hot, I don't complain. I'm like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But most of them, the majority of them.
So do you do beats for networks too? I have a couple friends who do beats,
Yeah, hell yeah.
MTV reality shows and stuff
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
So Beasley's your manager.
No.
No, he's not.
Let me not say it. Beasley was my manager.
Okay.
Beasley's too fucking busy to be my manager.
Gotcha.
Beasley could, man, he's having a trouble time managing everything I go.
Absolutely.
So life is
Griselda
fucking
got
public.
too big,
right?
man.
No, but he can't possibly be. He helps.
I know
That's
one
my
thing
brother
Beasley
though.
be having.
That's what I'm talking. Me and Bees is like this. I'm team Bees, my
peace.
nigga. I don't give a fuck what goes on right, wrong, left, nigga.
Right.
That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Now listen, I also try to be when I can, when I'm available, because I'm busy too. But when I'm not, I try to be URL's moral compass in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So but with that being said, if it all goes bad, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Number one. And then Smack and Chico also, but B's my brother.
Yeah, shout out to Smack.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yo, Rain.
Shout out to my boy.
They all my brothers.
Off the
not-
battle
like
rap
nothing-
stuff for a
not
second,
confused,
right?
Yeah.
I've never talked to you about this, but I've heard things. So you're from Carolina, right?
Yes.
So you at one point you was rhyming with J. Cole, right?
When you say rhyming, I mean, what you mean?
So what was told to me is there was a situation where like y'all wasn't a group or anything like that, but y'all had tracks together or something
We did
like
some
that.
joints together.
All right, so when you making your way through the industry, like it's like how do you end up with Bees and how do you go from that situation being an underground cat, ending up producing, being managed by Bees, and then we see you in all these URL battles? Like how did you get there?
Well, I mean, shit.
Can't skip militia either.
Well, right. So initially, all of this is like, this is crazy. I'm gonna try to give you the short story
Okay.
because this will take a long time. Beasley used to manage Peter Guns and Lord Tariq. So Deja Vu, Uptown, baby.
Is that Atlantic?
Huh?
Is that were they with Atlantic?
This is before Atlantic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He was managing them before they had a deal.
Okay.
Like he was working with them pretty
right.
much. You know what I'm saying? Beasley helped break Deja Vu. Uptown, baby. He's like taking the tape to the tunnel, getting the song. Like Beasley's always been an industry nigga, like running around getting
Right.
money, doing shit in the industry. And by the time I met Bees, he was like shopping beats. So he was the nigga that would like it ain't like now where producers just could email you beats, you find them on Instagram. Somebody had to have access to the studio, and Bees have a beat CD with nigga shit and be coming to nigga studio playing beats. So he was managing Peter Guns and Lord Tariq. Corey Guns is my man. That's my bro. You know what I'm saying? I met Corey because even though I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina, my whole family's from New York. So every summer I come to New York, and you know niggas battling in the park, and I got a chance to meet Corey, and we wound up clicking. So I knew Corey since I was like 12, 13, since we were kids.
You
So-
battle guns?
I battled Guns, yeah.
Oh, you
Did
gotta
we
tell us
battle?
how that went.
We did battle. We battled for a
you
long
gotta-
time.
Yo, tell us that. Tell us
Shout out
who won
to
that.
Crazy.
Everybody, though.
Yeah, we
Two guns up.
Who won?
Nah, nobody won. No, I'm gonna keep it a buck. No, I'm keep it a buck.
Y'all both spit verses.
We
from
both had mad
afternoon
verses.
to
We
night.
rapped for
Yeah.
mad long, and when it was over, it was like, yo, this nigga's crazy.
It's a draw.
This nigga's crazy, and we became best friends.
This was in the Bronx.
You know,
This is in the Bronx,
you
on
know,
Crotona Park East, in front of my grandmother's building. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? So, 173rd. Shout out to everybody on 173rd Street, Crotona, the Bronx, 174th. You know what I'm saying? But we battled, and we became the closest of friends. So when Corey got his deal, Corey signed to Universal Records under Tommy Mottola's imprint Casablanca, and that was my man. So I'm like, we doing mad records together. I'm on the album. Somehow, I'm not sure how it happens, but Casablanca decides that they're cool with meshing this deal and splitting his deal with Def Jam. The new president of Def Jam is Jay-Z. Right? This is the first artist he signed. It's Corey Guns. Around the same time he signed Rihanna and Rick Ross. So we're working on Corey's album, The Commencement and Baseline. You know what I'm saying? And J. Cole he's from the Ville. I knew J. Cole from just being at the skating rink, kids running around. So J. Cole's introduction to like baseline and that whole Rockefeller vibe was him coming to kick it with us at the studio.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So he would come to the studio. He came to the studio and kicked it with us, and I introduced him to this guy named Agent, who was also a nigga who was shopping beats, running around doing his thing. And I introduced them, and somehow that led to Cole. You know, that's his introduction into being able to network in New York. and which ultimately led to him getting his deal. And it's not me trying to take like no credit. I'm just telling the story how it is.
Right.
It
What you
just
gonna say, MJ?
Nah, you saying like the battling you and Corey Guns, Snoop and Corrupt met like that. They met
That's
like
dope.
that, battling.
Yeah.
They, two people. It was like
I
a
think
draw.
Beanie,
Nobody
I think
won.
Figo and Free met
Yeah.
some way or battling together.
Yeah.
Like some shit like that. But yeah. So that was the thing. You know, niggas just Fayetteville niggas. Niggas is from the Ville. How else do niggas from the Ville get on? I was the nigga running around. You know what I'm saying? I was the nigga in New York, LA. I was writing for Dre. I was doing shit, moving around. You know what I'm saying? So I was always a nigga that's like, yo, what's up? Come through. Pull up.
Yeah.
Calico done been with me in Dr. Dre's studio writing music. Just,
Right.
I always open the door for niggas. You know what I'm saying? So
Word.
that was like how Cole ended up coming around. And then
What was you doing in Dre's studio?
what was I doing in Dre? I was writing.
Right, and what?
For this
I
detox.
was writing.
For this detox.
No, I meant to ask you that too.
Hold on. Let's not fast forward. Let's not fast forward. I do want to get.
Yeah, you must drop the
Hold on,
dread.
hold on,
Make
real
it move
quick.
on.
Real quick, I do want to get to this part though, because I want to bring it back full circle. So when like Corey's situation for some reason it didn't work out. He asked to be released, if I'm not mistaken,
Okay.
from Def Jam. It was like they was playing games with the album, or Jay-Z left for something. Whatever happened, he asked to be released. So at that point, I'm just moving around on my own, and Lord Tariq came to my block at the time, 174th Street, and introduced me to Beasley, reintroduced me to Beasley like on a personal level. Because I used
Shout
to
out
see
to
Beasley
Lord
come
Tariq.
through and shopping beats for Gunna. Shout, you know, he was had the Knots beats. He was shopping on Knots shit. So like Barry Bonds and all that shit, all them records that Knots was doing for niggas, that was Beasley getting them shits placed. And, you know, they came to my block and Beasley pulled up and Lord's like, yo, you should manage Rain. Like, son needs some help. He's nice. And the whole shit with Corey ain't really moving right now. And I started running with B since then, and we just been super tight.
I remember bro used to be on the Smack DVDs.
Yeah, and
Bald
that was
head shining like a motherfucker.
hey, so the B's introduced me to Smack, and we just all been family.
Bro used to be on Smack DVD rhyming like a motherfucker, bald head shining like a motherfucker.
Right. Those were the days.
Yo, Rain, man, I got a question for you, right? I've talked to Graf about this. I talked to Sky Zoo about this, and
Sky
they would
Zoo.
not say nothing, especially on camera, right?
Uh-huh.
What does a ghostwriting check look like? And what does a ghostwriting contract look like? To where everybody
Is
is
there like
so
an
tight-lipped.
NDA?
Like I want to know.
Gotta be.
I want to know who the biggest
Gotta be.
artist that you ghost wrote for was.
That's
Can
part
you
of the
even say that?
contract.
Dre, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, word. It'll get you no bigger than Dre.
Bigger than Dre.
No, you said Dre.
Dr.
He said
Dre.
Dr. Dre.
What did you write?
That's from the contract. You can't say what you
You
wrote.
can say the name, but you can't say.
We're gonna keep it real. When these niggas be on, when these niggas be talking,
I never said anything. Nobody knows nothing from me.
I hate when niggas mention names before I can get into the point, because then it's like I'm firing at these particular artists.
Right.
And I got love for Graf and Sky Zoo, so I'm not talking about them specifically.
Oh yeah.
But like in general, when niggas don't want to talk about like that type of shit, it's because they ain't got shit placed. It's hard writing for Dre, man. It's hard writing with Dre. Let me say that.
It sounds like
You gotta
it.
say how you gotta be careful how you.
Yeah, I heard the
post.
story. I heard the stories.
It's hard writing with artists and collaborating with artists. Even though that's looked down upon nowadays, like writing with somebody, I feel like music is a collaborative effort, and we would get a better quality of music if more people collaborated.
True.
That's my personal opinion.
Right.
But a lot of stuff that I wrote, it just didn't see the light of day. I was working on a specific album with him that I don't know if people even heard about it, but it was called, it was some weird title. I want to thank my patients for their patience or some shit. This is after
I like that though. I like that
Yeah.
title.
Talking about with Dre?
I think I got it right.
Yeah.
I think,
Dre?
yeah, when I was working with Dre, it wasn't Detox. Detox had been scrapped already. So everybody who was writing for Detox, it was after them.
Gotcha.
It was a project called like Thanks to My Patients for Your Patience.
So you still get paid even though it doesn't come out, right?
Huh?
You still get paid even though.
No, he got paid for the time
He got-
and effort
yeah.
of even flying
You
out.
get paid up
You
front.
get paid
if it
more
comes
if
out.
it gets placed.
Yeah.
But you only get royalties or whatever back end if it actually comes out, right?
Yeah, y'all already.
It's no way to get no money if it ain't out.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
You
y'all
get paid for your time.
Yeah,
you get paid for your time.
y'all agree on an initial payment
Yeah.
prior to you even flying out.
Now, do
And
you
then some
go into
people,
that
some
shit?
people are in like, I know some people who make a living writing music, and sometimes it should never come out.
Yeah.
But some people are just on salary as writers and get a monthly salary, a monthly check every, just to be there and write and to be available.
That's great that you said that, because that brings me to this next conversation. The whole stigma with they saying Hove took young Chris style, right? This was the whole.
Why is this a conversation?
Yeah.
This is a wild conversation.
No. This been a stigma forever.
Oh, my nigga.
Man, like
Somebody
niggas,
said in the back,
niggas gonna stay, but niggas gonna stay taking shots at Hov though, bro.
It's Hove, my nigga. You know how many styles Hove gave niggas?
Come on, bro.
If I want to whisper for one or two joints, nigga,
he was doing
you said
the-
I took your style.
He was doing the Foose nigga shit at one point.
Yo, when did young Chris get in? When
You don't remember that?
No.
Yeah.
On some
When did
nigga shit back in
a
the
picture?
Yeah.
What year?
I don't know what year Chris came in it.
2001. Let's just say 2001.
Yeah, it was Blueprint 2.
Hove had classics out already. He was already rhyming with
He
Big.
stole
Before he
5.
signed him,
He was already
He was
already
dead.
Jigga Man.
Yeah, he
He
was.
I want to
Signed
get
nigga.
figures as big as Jigga. When
But they
Ed
said
that-
he didn't explode until he took Chris style.
Nigga, hard knock life was
That's
hard.
cap.
Yeah.
What we talking about? Yo, listen, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
That's
If
cap.
a
We ain't even
nigga,
gonna get
if
into
I
that.
want to whisper
You
on a,
cap.
bro.
no.
Yeah,
I want to whisper on
yeah.
a song for 2 or 3 joints, nigga. If we dig into anybody's style, they got some Hove DNA in there. It's Hove,
Facts.
man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I'm talking Hove, Nas, Big, Pac.
Yeah.
You gonna hear that shit in all of us. You know what I'm saying? We all took
Word.
from that cloth. If you was a fan of that, you're gonna adopt some of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So and it's okay if Jay's a fan of young Chris. He's his artist.
That's cap,
I'm
though.
paying
I
him.
don't believe that.
Huh?
They used to
I don't
say,
believe that. That's cap. I don't
No, I'm
believe he
saying,
took young
no, what I'm
Chris.
saying is,
Nothing from
even if it
my man.
accidentally, nigga, if we hanging with each other,
Yeah.
we gonna end up using some of the same slang.
Yeah.
We gonna end up
Uh-huh.
enunciating some of the words the same.
Absolutely.
It's not me trying to like rob you,
Yeah.
but you my man, and we kicking it. And if you want to say, you sound like me on that joint. How many joints was it, my nigga? How was I? Hey,
nah, they said since he met Chris, he ran with
been
the style.
whispering?
Yeah, nah.
But you gotta understand them niggas been saying shit about Hov for the longest, bro.
It's Hove, my
You know
nigga.
what I
We
mean?
not
It's
doing
Hov,
that.
bro. You just gotta face it, bro.
Another
Niggas
thing
trying to
is,
take his own.
I got a
Cause
question.
Bleak said,
Trying to think it out.
why did it work for Hov, but it ain't work for young Chris?
Right.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna
Because
do that.
that never-
Opportunity.
Listen.
We're not gonna do that.
We're not gonna do that.
Nah,
Why
we're not gonna do
not?
that.
Nepotism.
Because talent is not what puts you in a position.
Yeah.
Like majority of the times.
So
Young Chris could be better than Jay. I'm not saying he is. I'm saying
Okay.
he could
Yeah.
be.
Nah.
He could be using that style better. But we talking about money, marketing,
Yeah,
position.
yeah.
We not talking.
That's
Nigga,
gonna
just
win.
because,
That's
just
gonna
because
win
your
every
shit
time.
work
Yeah.
don't mean you better than a nigga. I know
Right.
mad niggas is better than niggas. Just
Yeah.
come on.
But it's a marketing
The
strategy.
industry is full of garbage niggas. It's full of,
Right now.
it's full of trash.
All
Yeah.
trash.
It's all trash.
But if you own and you got the light and the platform, I could say a rap right now and be like, that's all right. Drake could say the exact same thing and he's the
Nigga,
best we ever heard.
even more than that.
We
Even
just-
more than that. If I
just
tell you
seen
right
that.
now, yo, look, here's my artist, my nigga. This nigga named Chicken Scratch Pat. Right? You gonna be like,
Yeah.
I
Chicken scratch.
ain't even listen to that
Chicken
nigga.
scratch
Yo,
Pat.
yo, you gotta listen to Chicken Scratch Pat. Dre just signed
He
him.
wildin'.
Oh, now chicken scratch.
Word.
I forgot.
Word.
Now,
You know what?
yo, Chicken Scratch Pat.
Yeah,
Chicken scratch
He
pat.
that nigga.
This nigga, yo.
Word up. Nigga got the,
Nigga don't even make
yeah.
sense. He rapping scribble
He
scrabble.
that nigga, man.
Nigga, Chicken Scratch Pat. my nigga.
ABC, nigga.
Yo, this is the most innovative
You already
shit
know.
because he's Kanye's artist.
Yeah.
So this is part of the game, man.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. But nah, like he said, it's like the Drake and Quentin Miller shit.
Yeah.
Cause they say like Quentin or Drake stole Quentin's whole style or whatever the case may be. It's like,
What's up, man? Come on. That's
I mean, it
that's
ain't
how I
gonna never
was telling-
stop, man. Nah, I mean, you know, greatness is greatness. It ain't gonna never stop, man.
Right.
You
You gotta let these niggas be great, man.
so you don't think there's nobody out here with Benny and them being like the leaders of the underground. You don't think it's nobody that has taken Benny style
Absolutely.
or West Side style
Absolutely, bro.
or
That's like all right, so for instance, right, I'll be looking at the Charleston White Cat. You feel me?
yeah.
You know what I mean? What he doing is he breeding a whole bunch of niggas like him. So if you got a rap nigga that's fire, you feel me? He gonna breed a whole bunch of niggas like him too, you feel me?
Yeah.
It don't matter who you is, man. Look what Lil B did. Lil B was saying a whole bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
He breed a whole lot of niggas like him too.
Facts.
And Lil B a real artist. But he went the ignorant route, and that shit did more than anything. That shit was on Lil Wayne mixtape.
It was.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, you know what I mean, like, it's about who dojo you under.
Right.
You feel me? It's about who dojo you under.
Yo,
Like,
yo, Inf, let's
you
talk
feel me?
about you real quick, man. Because P, you know that so they had
my
the Griselda show in Atlanta over by the Battery. You know what I'm saying? I pulled up a little late, and P was like, "Yo, we out the Club Revel."
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, "Oh, this shit is crazy." I meet Inf for the first time. They like, "Yo, this the big homie. This the big homie." I'm like, "Word?" That's all I'm hearing is this the big homie. So. And what is your origin story? Like how did you get involved in this conglomerate right now?
Basically, West was locked up with my big homie, which is P Murder, you know what I mean, Antonio G. So what happened was, you know what I mean, I met West through Antonio G, which is my big homie. Well, was my big homie, P Murder, you feel me? And then me and bro clicked ever since. So along with me and West being tight, you know, came the rest of the family. Like, they all family, you know what I mean? Like,
the West, man. He
Conway, but anybody will tell you I'm the only one that can communicate with all three of them. You feel me? I'm the only one that, even the niggas from Buffalo, and shout out to Buffalo, they can't do it. But I'm the only one that can talk to West, Benny, and Conway and get them to come together and do certain things, you feel me?
Right.
But it's all love. Like, they took me in. That's my second family, and they ain't nothing but love, you feel me?
So have you been there since the start of Griselda?
Nah, hell no. Know what I mean? Like, I know about it, you know what I mean? I know about it, but I came in like, you know what I'm saying, when bro was like really, you know what I mean? Because one time, like, he gave me, he gave me this hoodie. It was like the original joint with the ski mask with the Chanel print on it. You
That
feel me?
joint worth $2 million.
Man, I went to Walmart, bro. Like, it was like, I mean, white people, like, yo, I'll buy that shit off your back right now. I'm like, what? So I called bro, like, because what happened was he was trying to get me to wig in, feel me? And I was, you know, I was in the streets. I'm like, nah, you know what I mean? So what happened was when I went to Walmart, I went with my girl and the baby, you know what I'm saying? And we went in there and the motherfuckers was on my hoodie. So I was like, yo, the fuck you got going on? He was like, I told you. Don't feel me? He was like, I told you.
Yeah.
But you know, the thing about West, man, West is genius, man. Like sometimes, like bro be so zoned out. Like what I learned about being around artists is you can't bother them because, you know, they paint a vivid picture. You know what I mean? And sometimes like it might be the moment they in. Even with Rain, like, you know what I mean? I be seeing Rain zoning out sometimes. I might call him, he'd be in the studio doing beats and shit like that. And he'd be like, yeah, man, doing beats. I'd just be like, all right, bro, I'll holler at you later.
Yeah.
You gotta give them their space, you feel me? You know what I mean? I watch a lot of niggas like come around, like for instance with Benny, be all in Benny air. Like none of them niggas don't write. None of them don't write. I ain't never see them come in there and write some shit and then they go in the booth and spit it. Them niggas be in the cut like, I mean, like to they self and then they go in the booth and just kill that shit. So a lot of times, like, even when I be around Benny, Benny be doing that shit, nigga might walk up on him, I'll be like, yo, chill, bro. Hey, you feel me? Let him do his ones and twos, you feel me? You know what I mean? It just be a lot of that because one thing about the rap game, even just being around like rappers, everybody try to wig in. You know what I mean? Everybody try to, you know what I mean, come in with their own little ideas and, you know what I mean, dumb shit, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I always tell a nigga like, yo, bro, you gotta think about it. If you ain't got it working for you, you know what I mean? Why was you running past another nigga? Get it working for you. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, it's all love. It's a lot of niggas like, far as Griselda, the whole Griselda family, that shit deep as hell.
Deep.
Because I might be in Chicago and run across Griselda family, LA, Griselda family. I mean, worldwide, bro. You know what I mean? And bro really be having like communication with these niggas. You feel me? Like, bro, the only nigga, West, he the only nigga I know went to St. Louis with all his jewelry on. all his jewelry, and niggas ain't do nothing to him or none of that. Feel me? They fuck with him.
So what's the craziest Griselda story you could tell us, man?
The
That
crazy-
you can tell us.
Crazy. I got a few, man. I got a few. You know what I mean? But
Pull a mic close.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
Because
I'm
we
gonna
know
tell
you
you.
a
I'm gonna tell you
storyteller
one.
from
Nah, I'm
what
gonna
I
tell you.
heard.
I'm gonna tell you one. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
one. You know what I mean? And I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. You feel me? They did a show at the Masquerade. You feel me?
Oh, in Atlanta, yeah.
Yeah, and you know, I seen Coach K and QCP come through.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then, you know, it was just like, yo, they really fucking with Griselda, you feel me? Because they got their own artists and conglomerate, you feel me? Just for them to pull up, it's like, yo, this shit major, you feel me? Like, this shit major. Like, I seen a lot of important people, like, nigga, Jay-Z might pull up, you feel me? Hov might pull up, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? And them niggas took me to the BET Awards. You know what I mean? Like, really was active in that shit, around that shit, all type of shit. You know what I mean? Red carpet. You know what I mean? A couple niggas from Buffalo just came home from jail. You know what I mean? They pulled up Conway, brung them. You know what I mean? I just watch how niggas just, you know what I mean? Just like really appreciated just being around that type of atmosphere. You feel me? You know what I mean? But it's a lot of stories I got with Griselda. A lot. You know what I mean? But that's my family, bro. You know what I mean?
So what is your role right now?
Man, listen, I'm the glue. You feel me? I'm the glue. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro and them hit me about everything. You know
It's
what I'm
time
saying?
for you to start your own label, man.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know, we working on some shit. You know what I mean? It ain't like we gonna stand by and just let the money go by. We ain't doing that. I ain't never been a dummy, you feel me? My man in the audience, my man Boozy call me every day damn near and be like, man, what is you doing, man? But see, at the end of the day, I always was taught, you feel me? You know what I mean? Hey, man, you know what I mean? It's better late than never, you feel me?
Right.
It's better late than never, so it got to make sense, you feel me? Like, I got a lot of people in my corner. You got shit going on.
So, yo, I want to switch it up real quick, right? So I heard, and I know you are too, and you definitely,
Okay.
y'all are NBA fans,
Word.
as we all are.
In the league, you're
Yeah.
talking about NBA Youngboy.
Yeah, no, NBA. NBA.
That's the homie.
Yeah.
Shout out to NBA
league.
Youngboy. Yeah, what up?
This Dame Lillard trade. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Boston.
Just a Celtics fan.
You can't root
Man,
for no
fuck
non-Boston
Boston.
team. You know what I'm saying? No,
Fuck Boston.
Yeah.
why?
You know I'm a Lakers fan. So it's always, it don't matter. Listen, let me tell you a story. Hold on.
Magic.
Let me tell you a story, bro. My uncle had diabetes, right? He never went nowhere. So when my mom and them went out and they was running all around, partying and all that, I stayed at the crib with my uncle. That nigga was a diehard Magic Johnson fan, Lakers fan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So if I'm sitting there watching this nigga watch the Lakers, nigga, what happened? I'm a Lakers fan
Lakers
too.
fan.
It ain't about where you at and all this, that, and the third. That's why they make it the way they make it. I know niggas in New York that ain't Knicks in Brooklyn fans.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? I know, you feel me? Think about it. Dallas Cowboys. Niggas, it's niggas all over the world fucking Dallas Cowboys.
That's a fact.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
hate that.
They like a
Dallas
whole
Cowboy
different.
fan?
Hell no. I'm a
All
Denver.
right.
I'm a Denver Broncos fan, but you know, we going through some shit now. Right now.
Yeah, y'all got to get that quarterback situation.
Yeah. Russell Wilson, man, you gotta do better, my brother.
Yeah.
So with this Dame Lillard joint, they shook up the league. What is
Dang, I mean, I just believe, like, you know what I mean? He over there, but it come with chemistry too.
Right.
Because I done seen some power players go to another team with other niggas. But you got to build that chemistry, you feel me?
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, think about it. We just had a powerhouse, right? The Lakers did. We ain't do a motherfucking thing. I'm just gonna be real.
was cold.
What the fuck did we do? The only time we
That
won,
chemistry talking
the only time we won was in the bubble. You feel me? And I respect that win. Why? Because they ain't have an audience.
Right.
Them niggas played to death like motherfuckers was there. So you got to respect that one. You feel me? But sometimes chemistry don't mean. A power player going to another team. That shit don't mean a motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I think Dame on the Bucks, I mean, he's so talented and he never had a real shot. So I feel like if it's gonna work for him, it's gonna be this time here.
Yeah.
Middleton,
Giannis.
Giannis,
Whole bunch of old
the
geezers.
re-signing of Brooke Lopez. Only
A
competition.
whole
they
bunch
got
of
in
old
the
geezers.
East- Yeah, but the only competition they got in the East,
It's who?
it's your boys, the Celtics.
That Drew Holiday shit locked it in.
Drew Holiday? Nah.
no.
James
James
Harden.
Harden
James
was
Harden
on
in the
the
strip
team.
club in Houston right now.
No,
somewhere.
Philly.
No, Embiid ain't ready.
Yo,
I
look.
just seen James Harden in the club.
Yeah, I know you did. I know you just saw James Harden in the club.
So hard in
See
Houston.
that nigga
I told
Houston
you.
party.
Yeah.
Yo, you know why? And obviously this isn't personal, but you know why I don't like James Harden as a basketball player?
I do
Oh
not
my
like James Harden.
He's the only nigga I ever seen get benched in an elimination playoff game and the team come back and he the star.
That's because
What kind of shit is that?
Nah, I fuck with James Harden,
I
man.
fuck
He's way out of every
The
situation.
Yeah.
thing about James Harden, like, you know, sometimes, like, and I just feel like, you know what I mean? Because I played basketball. I played sports, you feel me? I wasn't good at basketball like that, but I was good at football. But sometimes when you move around, like, sometimes that shit get nerve-wracking. So they want you to play your all. They want you to play your all. They want you to be, you know what I'm saying, there's more focus. You know, they giving you all that money. But sometimes, you know, your body tell you a different story. It just be like, man, I ain't beat. You feel me?
But
And
why,
I think,
why he forces his way out of every situation, man?
Because it ain't Houston. The man like the atmosphere. He want the strip club to go with the team. He not here just for basketball. You don't get $300 million and then you just gonna go sit in the cold up in Philly. Nah, he's trying to get it popping. That's why he wants back in Houston.
He said he's the one who said he wanted to be in Philly. He forced his way out of Houston. Then he went to Brooklyn. He forced his
no,
way out of Brooklyn.
he-
Now he's trying to force his way out.
He
of
thought it was
Philadelphia.
gonna be sweet up there with KD and Kyrie, and that didn't work. And then Philly was the only other taker, and now he like, you know what, Daryl Morey, let me get back to Houston. And I think he had talks with Ime Udoka, and then he was like, it was close, but the Philly GM was just like not rocking with it. So James Harden is allegedly supposed to be showing up to training camp in Colorado State coming up this week, and he did not show up for the first day. So, but you say you saw him in the club, right?
This was a couple weeks ago.
Absolutely.
Who was in the club? Who was in the club?
Club training camp is different.
But it was his club.
Right.
Yeah, he's
Right.
leaving out the
He
fact
said-
that it's his club.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you know.
But nah,
It was a great
How
night.
you feeling about Dion though?
Oh, Prime started out real hot.
Absolutely.
Bro, they hating on Prime. Bro.
Yeah, he running into some tough competition.
Let me tell you something. Hold on. I'm gonna give y'all can either say nah, you wrong, or you right, you right.
Okay.
You been to college?
Yeah,
You played sports for college?
basketball
So what you think the problem is?
for Prime.
Yeah.
It's just his first year. He just don't got his. He ain't
Nah,
got his recruit
listen.
yet.
This what the problem. This hold
First year.
on. This what the problem is.
Okay.
One thing about the white man, they very acknowledgeable. They know when Prime come, he gonna bring every millionaire, damn near billionaire around.
What you been doing?
It's the fact about they want to watch the money, bro. Even though they giving them boys a stipend, they still Prime bringing multi-millionaires in the locker room, bro.
He is.
You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what any of them niggas is telling one of the players or giving to one of the players. That's how they think. We ain't saying that's what's going on, but really it's about booster. It's about the booster.
That alumni is.
I mean, that alumni is a motherfucker. So if you got multi-millionaires coming around, they in the locker room, shit like that, and them niggas giving niggas shit. I ain't getting
they
to that.
greasing pockets
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely. So the white man mad, because guess what? If you look on the sideline of Colorado, it's about 10 niggas standing over there with 3-4 chains on.
Facts.
Big chains. They bringing a whole nother swag to the NCAA. They don't like that. The white man don't like that, bro.
that's
I'm telling
a
you.
fact.
So they
They don't
come
like
to
that.
Dion. They come
Yeah.
to Dion head.
Yeah, so they gonna do everything possible in power to make sure he lose.
Right.
You feel me?
So hold on.
Know what I mean?
There's something we got to talk about before we
Okay.
wrap this episode up.
Okay.
Man.
Uh-huh.
Yo, man. How they get Keefe D for the murder
Oh, my
of Tupac?
Keefe D.
How they get him?
How did they
Nigga-
get him?
The nigga ain't never stopped talking about
How
this.
did he put himself in that
There you go.
situation?
Nigga was bored, my nigga.
Several platforms.
Running. Listen.
Nigga needed
Here's
3
How they
months.
said? Hold up. How they
Nigga,
said?
some
How
niggas
they
need 3
said?
months in the cut.
How they said? Loose lips sink ships.
Yeah, some
1000%.
My
niggas
man-
hungry.
My
He
man was
dead,
on
my
Vlad going crazy.
nigga. He
Listen.
went.
They even called Vlad.
Yeah, Vlad said he lawyered up and he was like, I'm
Like,
not
yo,
saying
Vlad, we need to holler at you.
Hell yeah, together, he tell, man.
Listen, they called Vlad, bro.
Vlad lawyer.
Vlad said, "Yo, it ain't happening, bro. Like, fuck that."
With the
Yeah.
Las Vegas Police Department, they said that they are going to use, and how they are using to indict Keefe D is the interviews that he did with Art of Dialogue.
Yeah.
So they using the interviews he did with Art.
Let's explain this.
So not the Vlad, not the Vlad interview.
So look, okay, you want to talk first?
I just want to say this.
Yeah.
Niggas be shocked like, yo, they gonna use your clip from your interview.
Okay.
Nigga, use it, nigga. You said it, nigga.
Facts.
Why did you say this?
How does that not equate to using rap lyrics as that's the
Man,
that's
listen.
the same shit?
No,
Now use
no,
that
it's
shit
not.
too, nigga.
No, it's not.
Use that
rap
shit.
lyrics
If I'ma say, yo, I smoked Tony on the block on
Yeah.
at 7 o'clock. I'm saying if you could see enough as art, it's just art. But if I'm specifically detailing a murder, my nigga.
Yo, I
and
just
these-
sold
and
two
these-
quarters
and these
from the
stu-
block yesterday.
these
man.
stupid
block,
So-
nigga.
You better not
You
say
a
what
killer?
was on.
They be really detailing the murder though.
Yeah.
Look, listen, art is
Yeah.
art, my nigga. And
Yeah.
the truth, just telling the truth for no reason is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, listen. It's just it's tricky, right? I don't.
What?
I try to defend artists when it comes to law enforcement using their lyrics in the court of law. I would love to defend them. But some niggas you just can't defend, my nigga.
Yeah,
Some
niggas be
niggas is
wild.
telling you, yo, I shot Eric
be wildin'.
at 4:45 p.m. on this block over an ounce of coke,
Yeah.
and he's dead. And I shot the video on his grave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like, yo, my nigga,
Yeah.
lock that nigga up,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Right.
YME
He's bugging.
is
This
exactly
nigga in the
that
way.
right
But
now.
hold on, YML about to get released.
Now I don't know
though.
about why I don't know about.
YML, huh?
He ain't detailed
He
nothing.
about to touch.
No,
Why am
no,
I
he's about to,
detailed
he got a
nothing?
mistrial. He's about to be retried.
But he
he's
ain't
not getting
detailed
out.
nothing.
Nah, they about to
He
give him
just
a
said-
bond.
he
They
just
got to
said
give him
bro,
a
I'm on
bond.
bond.
Good.
They got to give him a bond. They
He-
got to give him a bond.
Hold on.
He
gotta give
he
him
didn't.
a bond.
He
He
didn't.
didn't-
Retry.
About a week.
But we talking about Florida though. Florida full of shit. I hate
Even
Florida.
that's not that crazy.
Yo,
Bitch for the body about a week ago. He
What's up, bro?
Inf, I got a question for Inf, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So first of all, there's no statute of limitations on murder.
Right.
Second of all, yo, how do you feel about they basically blame the murder on Orlando, right? So now all this shit is coming out that it was somebody else in the back seat.
It was
They're
always
saying-
that.
It was always
saying
Big
Keith-
Drake.
Always
he
a
did
nigga in the
that.
backseat.
But how do you feel about these niggas supposed to be gang and all that? Basically blaming it on Orlando publicly for years in interviews.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, you gotta think about what happened that night. You feel what I'm saying? Like on some G shit. We don't know who shot Tupac, but we know who was in the car. You feel me? Keefe G said every last suspect that was in the car, but he never said who pulled the trigger. You feel me? You understand what I'm saying? But if you look at the situation, a lot of people gonna look at it crazy. Like, I believe they lined Tupac up because at the end of the day, they knew his heart. They knew how he moved, you feel me? So the whole chain snatching of the death row chain, and that the nigga was right there in the casino, go get him, bullshit, this, that, and the third, it just lined him up to get fucked up.
Who lined them up?
I believe you know who.
Hold on.
Talking about.
Hold on.
Huh?
The Illuminati?
Ain't nobody said nothing about no motherfucking Illuminati,
What
nigga.
you talking about?
You crazy.
No,
Nah,
I just said it
bro.
on here. I'm wildin'.
Yeah, he
I'm wildin'. Yeah.
All right. So look, No. Hold up. Let me say it. Let me say this. Let me say this, right?
Hey, yo, we
Think about it. Hold up. Hold up. Think about it. Hold up. Think about it. If it was us, right? Hold up. If it was us, right?
It ain't us.
And then hold on.
It ain't
And
us.
then the nigga, I be like, yo, Rain, did that nigga go?
Yo,
That's
no.
I would have told, bro. I'd have been like, nah, bro, fall back, let somebody else. That's what I'm saying.
You
They
say
was
I'd have been
supposed to
shooting
tell.
in the hypothetical
Listen.
situation.
Listen, man. They was supposed to tell Tupac to fall back.
But that's
You
impossible
feel me?
though.
How?
Because Pac is
We know that, but guess what?
No.
We got niggas that's wild.
Yes.
We gonna grab you and put you in the bed.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Let somebody else get him.
That's a
Only-
fact.
They let him go.
Yeah, but the only person that can grab Pac
let
at
him
that
go,
time was
man.
Suge. And Suge is the battery in Pac's
Hey, man, I'm
back.
gonna be honest. I'm gonna say
They
this.
let him go, man. They let him go,
I ain't
man.
gonna say shit.
Because
They let him go, man.
Yo, I be forgetting. Yo, listen.
They let him go, man.
I was just saying,
And then brought him back out.
I gotta remember the cameras
listen,
is
And
on.
then brought him back out. I was like, you staying in
all right.
tonight.
So here's a,
You would have been, nah, you
here's
ain't
a
coming
rundown.
back out.
Stop using me as a hypothetical.
Yeah,
Yeah,
situation.
fuck
Like,
that. Nigga, you Tupac right now.
So
You
here's the-
Tupac right now.
here's the rundown.
Fuck is you talking about,
Pac
nigga?
is wired how he's wired. He sees Orlando
Right.
in the MGM.
Allegedly.
Yo, allegedly.
Right.
This is the nigga that snatched the death row chain. Tupac is Pac. He's
Gone.
lynching him. He's on him.
Right.
He's back at the hotel.
Right.
Rested, ready to go to Club 662.
Right.
He pulls up. And some girls like, there go Pac. Everybody screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's Orlando Anderson tells his uncle, Keefy D.
Mm-hmm.
what
Spin the
happened?
block.
Let's spin the block. Big Dre's in the back. Everybody from the Outlaws
Hold up,
said,
Big Dre?
Yeah, Big Dre
Who the
is,
fuck is that?
that's the shooter.
That's
That's
supposed to be the shooter.
No,
That's supposed to
no.
be the shooter.
So that's some wild.
So here's the thing.
Right.
Blaming
Here's
it
the
on
thing.
Orlando.
Right,
That
right.
man.
Yeah.
Here's the
Oh,
thing.
he's
There's
dead.
the driver,
Yeah, he's dead.
Keefy D in the
You
passenger
know
seat.
why though?
Hold on, who the driver?
You know why?
It's one of his boys. It's a
Oh, we
driver.
don't know his name though.
They know his name. I forgot his name. It's a driver.
But you
Keefy
got-
D's in the
hold on.
passenger seat.
He-
Hold on.
listen.
Hey, here we go. Keefy D's in the passenger seat. Orlando is behind Keefy D.
What?
Big Dre is on the left hand side. Now everybody from the Outlaw said when Pac got shot, they saw a big heavy set arm.
Yeah.
Shoot out
Suge
the
Knight.
window.
Word.
No,
No,
that's
that's-
Big Dre.
Wow.
That's
Come
Big
on.
Dre.
Night another
That's
car.
Big Dre.
Should I in the car with him, nigga?
Yo,
You bugging.
Don't shoot.
Hey, yo. Hold on. But hold on.
Yo, you bring
gotta
this, man.
remember this though, Rain. You gotta remember this. Man, they was dealing with LA gang members.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me say something.
How old
Hold
you
on,
when
let me
Tupac
say
got
something.
killed?
Hold on, let me say something, bro. At the end of the hold on. Let me say something. At the end of the day, Suge Knight know how the motion go, bro. This what you not realizing.
Yeah.
Suge Knight know. Look, bro, them niggas is out there and they gonna spin the block until they catch you.
Yes.
They was supposed to make bro stay in the spot, my nigga.
They were supposed to.
Even motherfucking what's old boy daughter name? What's old boy daughter name?
Which one?
DVD?
Nah, man, the big music dude, man, that Tupac.
Oh, Quincy Jones.
Quincy
yeah.
Jones'
Kadada.
daughter
Kadada.
even told him
Pac and
to stay
Kadada was-
inside. My nigga don't go back.
Yeah, Kadada told him
Together
Don't
they
go
was
back
fly.
outside,
Pac
man.
was like, I'm going
Yeah,
to
fuck
the
all
car.
that. Listen, man, the nigga tried
We
to.
got to talk about the fly.
Yeah,
shit, my
listen,
nigga.
right.
That was
But
fly.
the thing about it is, bro went back outside and they shouldn't have made him come back outside.
Yo, man, I'm gonna say this, my nigga, because
Feel me?
nobody gonna say it, my nigga.
Go
Why
ahead,
the
bro.
fuck are we so invested in this shit? Niggas
Right.
6, 7 years old, man.
That's
Nah,
You
that's
was.
just Pac.
You was 6, 7 years old. nigga.
How old
You-
It's 96.
Yeah,
How old are you?
96.
You don't know the nigga?
Oh, wow.
Nigga live.
Yo, hold up.
Pac.
It don't matter how old you.
Hold on,
It
hold
was
on,
20
hold on.
years ago.
Nah, we had ties with Tupac.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Outlaws,
Shout out to
nigga.
the Outlaws,
Fuck you
Pac.
talking about?
Shout
We
out
had
to-
Storm. Shout out to Storm.
Shout
Don't
out
get
to
me.
the-
Don't get it.
They was about to start the
Shout out
one
to
day.
Rah-Rah.
Shout out to
Rah-Rah
Check,
too. Yeah,
Still, the
I
whole
know.
boot camp clique.
Oh no, what I'm saying
That's
is,
my family. Shout out to them, too.
what I'm saying is, niggas be worried about the wrong shit, my
That's a
nigga.
fact.
Why the fuck we so
He
invested?
asked the question.
I'm gonna tell you.
And we hear the answer.
No, you ain't doing that.
We ain't
wrong.
worried about
Don't
that
take-
shit.
You taking it as a
That shit
personal
don't
shot.
put no food on my
Why you taking it as a personal
I'm
shot?
They killed it.
You're
Because you
in
would have been Tupac.
Yo,
We'd have made sure you ain't going back outside.
Right.
Straight up and down.
Yo,
I'd have
hey,
been like, Rain, you
you're
not
the
going
king, my
out.
nigga.
I'd have been like, Rain, you not going back outside,
What
bro.
I'm saying is, the point
Straight
I'm
up.
saying, no, you right. You answered. They asked
Right.
the question. You answered the
Yeah.
question.
We
What
dealing
I'm
with
saying,
gang members, right?
collectively,
Right.
black culture, we be worried about the wrong shit, my nigga. We do.
I get it, but the thing about Tupac is
Oh yeah.
He was a bugged out nigga, my nigga.
Nah, he was a wild nigga. He wasn't bugged out.
How old are you right now?
He was wild.
35.
35. As a
Wow.
35-year-old man, would you have hung out with Tupac
I would have.
right now?
I would
Like
have.
the way
Right now?
yeah,
I
right
would've.
now, as a 35-year-old man.
I would've.
If one of these niggas was exactly like Pac, you hanging out with him?
Yeah, I like
would've.
to be around the hothead.
I would. He wasn't high.
You the wrong nigga to ask.
He was misunderstood.
Yeah,
Look,
I'm fuck.
Me
Tupac was
personally,
misunderstood, my
me
nigga.
personally, nah.
Like
son.
niggas wasn't knowing. Look, back then niggas wasn't knowing.
Be around
Niggas
the
wasn't knowing.
hothead,
When
bro.
niggas wasn't knowing about the Black Panthers. And
Listen, I
all that.
love.
Nah,
Niggas wasn't knowing about the Black Panthers.
but it was funny
and
too.
his
so
mom.
it wasn't always mad.
Man, listen. What I'm
Yo.
saying is,
It's deep.
son. Y'all,
It's
the
deep,
type
bro.
of nigga Pac is,
Yeah.
y'all talk shit about them type of niggas now. Why the
deep,
fuck
bro.
is we over here acting? No. We gonna keep it real. The type of nigga, and I love Tupac.
Right.
Let's not get it
Yeah,
confused. But I'm just
okay.
saying, for the sake of just some much needed realignment and readjusting, the type of nigga Pac was is the niggas y'all talk shit about today.
Nah.
Or nigga contradiction. No, let me
Nah.
talk. Let me give me mine, my nigga.
I got you.
What?
It's your world.
He got a lot of Charleston White. Yeah,
Tupac
keep
got some
going,
Charleston
keep going,
White
keep
in him.
going.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
No, he don't. No, the fuck he don't.
Not like that.
No, he
What I'm saying is, what I'm saying
Oh,
is,
y'all niggas
I'm
is bugging. Yo,
I'm gonna use me
y'all
for.
niggas Charleston White is
Ain't
what?
nobody interrupt you the whole time you was talking.
Yo, that nigga
The whole
Tupac
time
would
you
have
was
been beefing
talking-
with y'all.
The whole time you was
He
talking, nigga, nobody interrupted you.
All right, go ahead.
Let me get mine off.
All right, go
What I'm
ahead,
saying
get it
is, I vividly remember, niggas even when I did the whole shit on the BT Awards, and I did the whole, I dedicated during, you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Wait, go ahead. Wait, what I'm
The
talking about?
cipher, the live cipher.
Right, what happened?
when you ended the whole joint? I can't remember exactly what it was, but I
All
remember
right.
that.
So it was during the Million Man March, right? It was the same day as the Million Man March. They did the BET Awards, and they was trying to ban the BET Awards. Don't watch the BET Awards because it's the same day as the Million Man March,
brought it out properly,
right?
bro.
So I was already locked in to do the BET Awards cipher. So when I did it, instead of just going up there rhyming, I spoke about everything that was going on that caused the Million Man March. If my memory serves me correct, I spoke about Sandra Bland. I did this whole, and niggas was like, yo, that nigga be sipping lean. That nigga a gangster. Why he talking that political shit? Niggas bashed me for that shit. Y'all don't like niggas, like collectively, you niggas. Y'all don't like niggas that they got a conscience, or a nigga thugging 1 minute and nigga got a conscience the next minute. Nigga gang banging in his 20s.
Them crackers,
We gonna keep it clear. Son died gang banging. He died banging.
Yeah.
He died riding on the crib.
Yeah.
But was he a gang
That's a
member?
fact.
No.
Yes,
But
he
you know what I'm
was.
saying? He was a gang at
Yes,
that
he
moment.
was. He was
At,
mob
at,
posse.
20, at 25 years old, he turned.
He was mob. He
That's what I'm saying now. Now
affiliated.
today, I
He
be
had
seeing
ties
niggas.
into the
Oh, you
mob
30,
posse,
you
bro.
nigga, you ain't no real gang member
Trust
if you
me,
wasn't
bro.
banging at 13. Oh, you 26 and you turn blood and you banging, you die banging. Now listen, I'm not saying. Now listen, and I love Pac, but
Right.
I'm just trying to give y'all understanding that the type of nigga he was is the type of niggas y'all talk cash shit about, and every day though.
Okay.
But that's the white man, bro.
No, it ain't the way. We talk us, my
But
nigga.
you gotta think about
Fuck
the
what they got going on.
brainstorming. You gotta think about the
us, my nigga. We
brainstorming
bash- we-
mechanism, man.
We
They
the
want
same
niggas
niggas
fucked
that we
up out here,
uphold
bro.
and we turn legendary and we tell
you
these
gotta think
illustrious
about it, bro.
stories about. We bash them in present day though.
They
Listen,
want
that's
that,
what
though.
Charleston
That's
White
what
said.
They want that.
So help
They
me
want
understand
that.
this.
The white man want that. It's a brainwashing mechanism.
That's what I'm. That's
It's a
the
machine.
What you
Yeah.
talking about, bro? Like what they doing right now with the women and what they been doing with the men. They got the men on some drill shit so niggas can kill
I'm
each
not
other.
going against
And
you.
then they got the bitches on some
I'm
horse
agreeing
shit.
with you.
Yo,
Word.
think about it. Breakups is at an
I'm agreeing with
all-time
you, but
high.
let's
Every
not go
time
too
you look
far.
on the
Let's not go too far off the
Nah,
topic
you just
though.
went far though.
No, I'm not. I'm stuck on the
You
topic. We
took it
still on the
there.
same topic though.
How we gonna go inside the bank and
said-
rob the bank and you tell me don't pistol whip the teller? I'm gonna pistol whip the
Bitch, you ain't telling that nigga.
Fuck it.
I just
Let's be out here with the
pointing
bread.
at laws because I'm not
The nigga
bashing
ain't moving
Tupac.
right.
I'm not bashing Tupac.
You're
saying.
saying
You right.
you saying
You feel me?
you saying the
Come on,
masses
bro.
don't gravitate to
We in the
somebody
break
that
already.
is
Tupac wouldn't last a minute in 2020.
they the comment section
They
would
would
eat,
kill him.
would eat Tupac alive. How you gonna be a dear mama and then you over here riding on dissing on Pac and you know it's
They
a
would
comment
kill-
section are gonna do that. Another person that's like that, and not to get too far off the topic, that
Don't say Charles that
he's no, not Charles. Kanye. Kanye.
Wow.
No,
That's a wild boy.
yeah, he's wild. No,
Yo.
what I'm saying, Kanye
Yo.
will give us some
What?
game.
Hold up.
Jerked.
Yo.
No. Yeah, hold on.
Hey, yo.
Hold on.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Did you hear? Yo. Did you hear what he said about Cardi B?
Yeah.
You heard what he said about Cardi
Next
B?
day,
He's
he's
talking
like,
about
yo,
the industry.
All right, so why is she talking? Think about it. Why
He's
is she
speaking just
talking?
like what you
Why
said.
is she talking like that? Because that's really what's going on, bro.
exactly what he
the
said.
music
That's-
industry is being ran by
that's Kanye.
a certain type of
We lost, my
individual.
nigga. We don't own none of this shit. And I'm talking about.
that's fucked up.
And I'm not talking about financially. Fuck financially, nigga.
These streets and
We don't own the fucking thought of what. We don't own our own thoughts.
And niggas got enough
Like,
money to own
we're,
shit.
We're, we're totally controlled by buzzwords,
Right.
hot topics, gossip.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Trends.
Like, yo,
Trends.
you got the kids, they could tell you 40 celebrities before they could tell you 10 plants.
Right.
They could before they could name 10 animals. They could tell you fucking 40 celebrities. They could draw a little baby perfectly with crayons.
You know who you sound like?
I'm keeping it all the way, but I don't sound like nobody.
You sound like-
Before you say it, before you say it,
like?
What you sound like?
before you say it,
That's
before-
my man.
you say
MJ
it,
Chop.
you sound
Get
like?
him, MJ.
Before you say
like
it,
MJ?
I'm saying.
Get
if
him
you
right
wanna kill
now.
anything-
Who you sound like?
Oh, before you say it.
Yo.
Let me say
Who you
this.
sound like?
Before
Go
you
ahead.
say it, if you want to
Diddy.
kill anything special, compare it to something.
MJ, who you sound like?
No.
MJ, who you sound like?
Say it's so special that it just certifies what you're talking about.
Alright.
You sound like Tupac.
Okay.
You sound
That's
just
my man. That's my man.
like Tupac.
Listen,
Fuck
and watch,
yeah.
and watch,
Yeah.
and what I'm saying.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
What I'm saying. They gonna kill me in the comments.
Yo.
No,
Yo.
They don't like niggas like that. They don't.
Rain think he Tupac.
Man, fuck the comments,
It's
man.
gonna prove my point.
Anybody with right sense be talking right. Think about it,
Talking
man.
right. That's
It don't
all.
matter.
saying
What I'm
nothing
saying,
wrong,
they gonna
man.
Smoke me for it. They
Come
don't
on,
hear that
comment.
shit.
Yo.
You know I love Pac.
Show love.
Let me real about that. I love Tupac. I'm not trying to bash Tupac. I wish I could have seen Tupac, 25-year-old, grow into a 35,
That's a
45, 50-year-old
Biggie
man.
too. Shout out to
just
Biggie
see his
Smalls.
progression.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You know, like we got a chance to see. Like I feel like Nipsey Hussle. Yo, hold it
Yeah.
down back there, yo.
Yeah.
Hold it down.
Yeah, Nip.
I feel like you know, even with like Nipsey Hussle,
Yeah.
what we got a chance to see Nip do
Yeah.
was ill, because he wasn't just talking.
Right.
Like Pac was talking
Right.
a great, and
Nip
I
had
feel like
motion.
he would have had the opportunity to do it if he had
To
some
go.
more time.
Yeah.
Nip had time,
Yeah.
and
And
Nip was
motion.
like he was shifting shit.
Right.
He was showing niggas how to be independent. He was showing how to actually be profitable
Yep.
off of owning shit, not just
Why
owning
Nip
shit
get
to own
killed?
it.
Why Nip? Let's get into that. Why Nip get killed?
Right. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there for the conversation. I know what's viral on what niggas said, but I wasn't standing there for the conversation he had between him and the guy who killed him. So I don't know. But what I will say is Nip was making moves, and we saw what that thought, when you have those type of thoughts of like changing and shifting culture and, you know, uplifting your people, we was getting a glimpse of what it could turn into.
Right.
And not only that, we've seen what it could turn into with plenty of artists. Like, you know, we don't celebrate everybody, but you know, you see like Jay and like what he's built with Rock Nation, how many people got money with him. Nas, what he's built with Mass Appeal and his new run and Hit Boy and all this, everybody getting money. And
Right.
we've seen 50. You know how many fucking people 50 Cent employs
Yeah.
throughout the years? You know how many
True.
people got a fucking check with G Unit on it, whether
Oh,
G Unit movie
Diddy.
shows,
Right.
music, like
And, you know.
you know, so we do have these examples of what happens when black people get focused.
Yeah.
So my thing is like, let's not look. We don't have to look so far in the past. That's what I'm saying. I'm not knocking Pac. I'm not knocking Big. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm saying we got to break out of the habit of looking so far in the past and feel comfortable enough and put our ego aside to celebrate the people that's right in front of us that's doing it in real time. Because sometimes we don't want to do that. It's easy to toast a nigga while he dead because he ain't no competition.
Right.
Niggas don't want to toast people while they alive because this nigga, if I show him too much
he
love,
was
he
a
might
threat.
fuck my bitch.
He was a
he
threat.
Might be cool with niggas I'm
we
all
around.
go through
He
that.
might be, you know what I'm
We
saying?
all
I gotta
go
worry
through the
about
hate.
this nigga. Oh, he dead? I don't
Yeah.
gotta worry about
We all
him.
go
Let's
through
drink
the
to
hate.
him and let's do all the shit he did to celebrate him. So if you was known for fucking bitches, nigga gonna go to the parties and fuck bitches in your name.
Right.
Sip lean in your name. Smoke weed in your name. Man, fuck that shit. Give a nigga his love while he alive and doing his thing.
So with
You
that,
don't gotta keep reaching back. That's all I'm saying.
that's a good point. With that being said, I want y'all to bring us out, right? So Rain, I want you to shout out what you got coming up. And if I want you to shout out what
I
you
don't
got
know what I
coming
got
up, and at
coming
the
up.
end, just say, "Don't quote me."
Nah, quote me. Nah, don't quote me. Don't quote me. Don't quote me because my shit do be
Right.
all over the place. But now I'm working on a new project called The Winner's Curse. Right? And it's funny we talking about contracts because that's what The Winner's Curse is all about. Sometimes it's all about getting what you want out of this shit tearing this shit up, getting every dollar. Nigga, I had dreamed of this, and now I got it. But now that I got it, I realized I overpaid for this shit. Well, I put in way too much work for this shit.
Right.
Well, I should have did half of this shit and got this.
Right.
Nigga, that's the winner's curse, cause you won. You got what you wanted. Why in hindsight you feel unhappy about it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or, the other way around.
Right.
It's like, yo, you ask for something, and I'm gonna save it, cause a lot of this is like me quoting the project, and I don't want to do that. I want y'all to hear it. But yeah, the Winner's Curse is definitely my best project, and I look forward to presenting it to people when it's complete.
Yeah.
All right. And what you got coming up, Em?
All I can say is production and label. And you could quote me.
Hey.
You know what I mean? And listen, one thing about it, man, I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean?
Of course.
I appreciate all you guys. Hey, Rain, I appreciate you.
appreciate
I
you,
love
man.
you like a brother.
No doubt, like you.
I know when you get drunk, you know what I mean? You're going to let it hang out. You know what I mean?
I told myself I wasn't getting drunk for this
PC,
episode.
PC, I love you. You weren't talking that God body shit tonight. You know what I mean? I did catch you in court. You know what I mean? And to you guys, MJ and my man, I appreciate this right here, man. This is well needed, man. And we got to keep going with this. I appreciate you too, baby girl. You know what I mean? You the boss lady.
Boss Dawn over there.
And I appreciate all you niggas. You know,
Yo,
y'all
hold
my
on,
niggas.
real quick. Can we
I had
get
to
the
call.
homies
I had to call my niggas. I had to listen. Look, check this out. I got my niggas with me. I brought them all. Not all of them ain't make it, but some of them. I got my niggas with me. One thing about it, we gonna do this podcast shit, and we reverse the camera on any night. I got 30, 40 niggas with me. Trust me.
Y'all niggas got open cases and shit.
Episode 9.
Episode 9.
I ain't mad at it.
Episode 9.